All right, so I'm over at this EVGo fast charging station, Uncle burpeeYOGA. What's the one thing that you would tell everyone if they never had an EV before? What's one thing that you didn't know and then now you have it that you know? Fitness, foodies, and the fabulous absurd. From burpees to Camus, you're never gonna know what you're gonna get from your burpeeYOGA uncle. Alright, so I'm over at this EVGo fast charging station, Uncle burpeeYOGA. I always wonder about this because I see people with cars here and they're charging it. So sir, you don't want to be on camera, but so how much does it cost to charge, and then what is it like? I can see the energy right here, but how does it cost?
Like 30 cents a minute.
30 cents a minute? And how long do you usually take to charge? So,
I mean, it might take like 30 to 45 minutes to get back to a full charge. Because I was already at a half.
And then for the
50%.
So for the full charge, how far do you get to go?
Right. So I'm 300 miles. About 285, 290.
And it's 30 cents.
And it's 30 cents a minute.
So how many minutes? 30 minutes.
Probably about 30 minutes.
So 30 cents, 3 minutes is what? $9?
Yeah, like $9.
To drive 200 miles?
Yeah, 200 miles.
But the only thing is you have to wait.
But the thing is, if you make a long trip, it's not a good look. Because like long trips, see, I don't let it go down, right?
Right.
So I'll start filling it up when it's like 50 to 60%.
Oh.
So I never let it go all the way down to east. So just say like I go to California.
Yeah.
And I drive to 280 some miles. Out there I'm gonna have to wait like almost 2 hours for it to refill back up.
And then what if somebody's using it and you have to wait?
Then I gotta wait.
Like this
So
side.
like here, if somebody was here, I would have to wait or go find another.
You have an app to show where these stations are?
Yeah, it's an app called, that's the name of the app right there, EVGo.
Oh, and this is everywhere, nationwide.
Yeah, they're nationwide.
Can you use other, like looks like there's two different type of chargers. Can you use different chargers?
Yeah, that's for the Tesla.
The Tesla. This is for universal.
Universal.
So most cars now are universal.
Yeah.
Oh, 30 minutes. So what do you think about owning an EV?
I like it, but I don't know. I haven't traveled yet, so that's what I want to see. That's how I'm.
Don't worry, I won't film you. So.
Oh no, you're good. I ain't worried about that.
Oh, so what is it like? The torque? Is the torque good? Like the pickup?
Yeah, great. Oh yeah.
You want to race people, don't you?
Yeah, no, for real. It picks up quick too.
I know. The first chance I got of a EV was one of my friends had a Chevy Bolt. And like I was following him, he keeps speeding up so fast. I go, why are you driving so fast? He goes, it wasn't me, it's my car.
Yeah, it picks up like damn, like you can barely touch it, it's already just smashing off.
And you got a Kia, right?
Oh yeah, Kia. Kia Niro.
How is it?
It's cool. I like it.
So
think how little, it don't got a lot of trunk space. That's about it.
But probably more than a Tesla.
Ubering, you need a lot of trunk space.
Oh, but yeah, but it's probably better than a Tesla, though, right?
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's cool though.
Yeah, I see people sitting here waiting, like and sometimes that's the only thing I don't like. Having an EV, like you have to wait, and charge.
I mean, that's the only thing I don't. So I'm gonna start doing it like instead of like waiting, I'm gonna start doing it at the end of when I stop driving, then to go park it, so that way when I wake up in the morning, I ain't gotta worry about doing that.
What's the one thing that you would tell everyone if they never had an EV before? What's one thing that you didn't know and then now you have it that you know?
Is that like never let it go all the way down.
Why?
Because it takes too long to charge back up.
It takes longer?
Yeah, like when you let it go like down under 30%, it's gonna take almost 2 hours.
But if it's half, it's only half an hour.
It's like about 4 to 5 minutes at the most.
Oh geez, that's a big difference.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, so that's one thing you would tell everyone.
Yeah.
So
make sure you get something with a lot of trunk space.
And then based on your experience, what's one thing that you're super happy that you never expected?
Oh, the gas and saving on gas. I'd rather sit here for the 45 minutes and fill up than have to pay $70. Because before this, I was paying $70 a day in a gas card to Uber.
And now it's $9.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a big difference.
Yeah, it's a major difference.
And how much is this car?
This is, I rented, so I paid
That's not bad at all. Oh, $320 a week.
I make that in a day now.
Oh, wow.
So that doesn't even bother me.
Oh, you ran it through Uber?
Yeah.
Because I see Teslas. Sometimes you ran it through Tesla.
A different thing, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's $320 a week you rent it.
Yeah.
And then $9 a day for gas.
Yeah.
I mean, for electricity.
Yeah.
But you make that in a day anyway.
Yeah.
And you get a new car.
Yeah.
That is the $320 including insurance?
Yeah, this is 2022. Everything covered, insurance, everything.
Really?
Yeah, everything. I don't gotta worry about nothing. All maintenance, everything.
Wow.
You know, so anything I need done, I'll just take it up there.
Okay, well that's great. Well, thank you very much for this. I learned a lot, man. So after that chat, I chatted more with him, and I was asking him questions like, I was so surprised about the Teslas being used in my city for Uber, and he was saying like a lot of the Tesla drivers for Uber do not put the Uber sign on it because they're flossing. I would guess I'm really not up to terms with you know what flossing is. My guess is they want to front that that car actually belongs to them and it's not just Uber and renting. And he was telling me that to do what he does, if he were to use a Tesla, it would cost like $500 a week. But it includes all the insurance and taxes and maintenance and whatnot. So I was asking him, like, you know, out of, let's say for example in our city, the city I'm in, what percentage of Tesla you think is driving Uber? And he was saying 40%. I was like, what? 40% of the Teslas in my city that I see driving around is actually driving Uber, but they don't say that, they don't show it. He goes, yeah man, so many of them driving Uber, you wouldn't believe it. I go, wow, that's amazing. And he really loved his Kia, and he saved a lot of money on gas. I mean, he was telling me that on average he does I think what 12 to 15 or so, I don't know, something like that. A lot of trips. He drives around almost 200 miles a day. And so if it was gas, I mean, he said it basically costs him $9 now for gas. Back, you know, he said he was spending anywhere from $50 to $70 a day before on gas. So now, I mean, that money is in his pocket now. But you know, he'll exchange it for rent for his car, I guess. So if I break the math down, let's say it's $350 divided by 7, it's $50 a day that he's getting a new car to ride in, and he spends $9 for gas at $59. And if he's now not using his car, the gas anywhere from 50 to 70, he's saving about $20 a day in terms of not using his old car, and he got a new car to drive. And it's pretty good sweet deal, I guess. That's one thing to consider. And he was telling me the program he uses is called Drive Salad. I mean, I learned a lot from talking to people, man. I mean, I had no clue about this kind of stuff. I find it so interesting. But every time I stop by this location, I see people charging their car, and I always wonder, like, man, I wonder what it's like. I try to go up there to look at the machine, but it didn't tell me how much it costs, and he told me all the information. So I guess that's one thing about life, right? If you don't ask the questions, you'll never get the answers. I suppose I can go online and check it out, but it's always better to chat with someone that knows what's you know, and give me the pros and cons and the ins and outs of a particular type of technology. I was really happy that I chatted with him. He didn't want to be on camera, but it's all good. He gave me a lot of information, and it was really fun. And he says that, yeah, he has to worry about not driving at night. A lot of crazies out there. He has cameras in his car, both showing the people as well as you know, the surrounding, to protect himself. But all in all, you know, he likes doing it. He drives 7 days a week. And I asked him how many hours he drives a day. He said anywhere from 12 to 14 hours a day. I mean, that's a long day, but I suppose, you know, you're doing nothing. I mean, you're doing stuff, but I'm pretty sure he's not driving all the time. Like right now, you know, he's just charging his car, and that's part of his 12 to 14 hour day. And once he says he's finished charging, then he's gonna go ahead and start doing his work for 12 to 14 hours. And it was a very interesting experience. I enjoyed it a lot. I really thank him for giving me an interview. I will give him a heads up, but again, he wants to stay anonymous. But it was great information. I enjoyed it. And here's your Ankh. Thanks a lot for listening. If you guys are driving Uber, and you use an electric vehicle, or you have electric vehicle and have EV experiences, drop comments down below. I would like to hear from you, because for me, I personally like to have a hybrid car if I could afford it, or because I believe that's the best way to go. But from what this gentleman's telling me, his Kia that has about 250 miles range is not bad at all for $9. The only problem is you have to wait to charge it. All right, have a good one, man. It's your Unc. Bless up.